What's up, gang? It's Lavender here. I am back. Sorry about being MIA there for a couple weeks. I had to get my shit together. You know, I move intuitively, so when I'm drawn to do something, I generally do it. But I am back, ready to take action and give you guys your December prediction. So, what's coming in for you in December? This is going to be an all signs reading. So let's go ahead and get into it. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, please visit my website. Um, as well as I got a few surprises coming. So yeah, stay tuned for that. I'll of course let you know. So let's check it out. So for December here, let's start with Aries. What's coming in for Aries in December? Looks like you may be kind of thinking and planning, strategizing in December. Ooh, we got the Sun card. That is fantastic. So I think that whatever it is that you're planning and strategizing on, this could be some sort of creative pursuit or endeavor. It looks positive. All right. I'm going to pull one more. That was Five of Pentacles. Aries for December 2025, please. Okay. All right, Aries. So listen. We've got some unexpected stuff coming in for you here. I'm seeing that in December, you may feel as though you do not have as much money. You might not be as monetarily set as you normally are in December. This could be something that feels a little bit heavy on you, considering, you know, the holiday season and things of that sort. However, I'm seeing you make a plan. I feel like for your plan here, this may have to do with some form of creative pursuit or endeavor in that sort. I'm seeing you have kind of a pleasant surprise in regards to that. There's definitely a lot of communication coming in for you this month. You could be talking with an earth sign quite often, or a Leo individual. So that's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Leo individual. Aries and Aquarius and Scorpio as well could be relevant. But yeah, I think the surprising thing here is going to be a long-term stability coming in for you with whatever it is that you're actually planning. I would say business-wise, you seem to be quite fulfilled. I mean, despite having some troubles here financially, possibly during the month of December, I'm not seeing it get you down too much. You are still keeping it moving. There's still a lot of positivity. I'm seeing that you could be hanging out with people a lot. You could be partaking in some social drinks if that's something that you do. But there's a lot of clarity coming in for you in December. There's something about your self-worth coming back online here in a very big way. There is clarity, there is happiness, and stability kind of coming in for you. I feel like previously you may have been uncertain whether this like element of clarity was going to be coming through or not. I kind of get the vibe that you could have been kind of just like coasting on certain emotions for a bit, and that is changing in December. I'm seeing you unsure about moving forward with some sort of contract or some sort of agreement that looks to be like a serious kind of like commitment to some sort of agreement. So this could be like a new job, a new business, or just making like a very serious commitment of some sorts when it comes to like signing things. So this could be like a new place. Seeing you possibly just thinking, okay, like making the next moves here. Is this something that I want to invest in? If someone offers you some sort of business opportunity or something like that that involves a contract, and seeing you kind of really think on that. And you may be indecisive. It could be a Leo individual that's offering you this, but you will find your clarity. This could be involving a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have Virgo here as well. There's something to do with broken heart here. Let's see. There's two broken hearts here when it comes to December. There could be a conversation coming up unexpectedly in regards to maybe balancing out your finances that you were not totally that you didn't see coming, maybe in regards to others. You may feel as though you need to defend your vision in a way, and that is something that you are going to do. You're really stepping into a leadership role here, I would say, in regards to your own happiness. In the driver's seat of your own happiness, there's a shift around mindset here where there used to be an indecision, I think, in regards to even monetary things and money. There's now like a clear picture coming forward for you. Yeah, so you've got a new business opportunity here coming forward. You are being urged to keep quiet about this. Do not share your vision prematurely. Maybe don't share it with people at all until it's kind of secured. I think that would be the best way to go about getting and reaping the best financial rewards from this. Don't say a word. Keep it very low key. Whatever it is that you're doing, absolutely move in silence because there is a new offering here coming forward. And you're going to be very, very happy with it. There is some sort of renewal in finances coming in regards to this. Yeah, there's also healing, I think, through this process, or it may not even be directly correlated, but it could be as well. But it's like there is a healing and a renewal of hope when it comes to a situation. I think that this is in regards to your self-worth. There could be a situation coming in which you're getting some clarity or shining a light on something that was affecting you. I would say that maybe this could even be within health, something that was affecting your self-worth. There is some sort of clarity coming in and maybe allowing you to move in a new direction and be able to fix what it is that is going on. So yeah, in regards to this, you seem to have a choice here in regards to maybe a situation. If you're having like a court case or something like that, you're thinking about whether you want to move forward with maybe pressing charges of someone or something like that. This could even be like a spiritual thing too. You are moving forward seeing, okay, what should I do? If this is in regards to you're thinking if that you're going to put something on someone or something for, obviously, I would hope that it was something that was necessary or something that is supposed to be done. There's a choice coming through here. Choice coming through here. Just don't overdo it, okay? If you don't know exactly what you're doing, I wouldn't do that. You should really take all the precautions and make sure that you know that you're going to get that exact outcome. So pull out all the stops. When you are about to say something, do some divination to see, okay, is this going to be relevant? I also am seeing that there is this element of deciding on whether you want to keep yourself stuck to a situation. Once again, there's an element on chains here. I think that maybe there is something that you may be chained to, something that is stuck to you in December that you will be deciding to transform. You have the opportunity to bring balance to it, and I think that is what you will be doing this December, Aries. Ooh, door to romance. Hello. Listen, I think you have a lover coming in right now that is part of your path. I think that you are closing out cycles here in regards to making room for this individual. If not, you guys are coming together to craft something to allow for more kind of positivity to flow into your life. There is an opportunity here for love. There is a new door to romance opening. And in this case, too, whenever we speak about love, we also can speak about money. They are really directly correlated. People could be envious of whatever this is that's coming in that's positive for you, but it is your time. You are deserve this. This person is going to make you incredibly happy. And I am seeing a really, really good match for this person. There could be some hesitancy in regards to maybe how to move forward with this person because of maybe some qualities or some envious qualities that are coming in to interfere with the connection, whether that be somebody's limiting beliefs or other people projecting this onto you. However, there's going to be positive movement forward. Okay, so your routines, your day-to-day habits, they are becoming more concrete. You are expanding, whether this be like neighbors, siblings, communication. These things are all expanding in this aspect here. There could be emphasis on the stomach and taking long-term measures to be able to heal something like that. Very straightforward communication. There's an emphasis on processes as well. And process of elimination. and execution here. That is looking beneficial to your expansion when it comes to networking and communication and being able to talk about things that you have, changed your reality in regards to. That is emphasis in December. So I do feel like there's a lot of patterns being broken in December. I just feel like there's going to be something that is truly different. There's going to be just like aha moments and actual beneficial changes. So that is fantastic for you, Aries. I am going to move on to Taurus. Please like and comment. I would love to hear some of your thoughts in regards to this. As well as liking and commenting really helps the channel. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, snakepetalhealing.com. And please stay tuned for some of the offers that I have coming. All right, so Taurus, hello Taurus, thank you so much for joining me. Let's go ahead with your December reading and let's see what's popping for Taurus this December 2025. For Taurus this December 2025, we got strength. Taurus, okay. Let's see, this December 2025 for Taurus. All right, I feel like you're walking away from some bad habits here, Taurus. You are making strides. Making strides, I would say, within connections, within partnerships. There is this element of switching gears, moving away from complacency, moving away from maybe boredom within dynamics. This could be partnerships, maybe business-wise, maybe things that have to do with like an authority figure. There is emphasis on kind of subduing some sort of interference force or some sort of negative force within your life. This can also be like shadow work, seeing the ways in which you may not have. Okay, so I'm seeing that there could be some things that you maybe missed in regards to romantic partnerships, platonic partnerships, or even business partnerships. Something about strategy here, and moving forward with more equality. Okay. Yeah, so within love, if you're kind of holding back from someone here emotionally, just to kind of keep your own emotions in check, I am seeing that there is a sense of change and stability in regards to that. You could be dealing with a water sign. That's Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, a Leo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or an Aries here. Just going to pull a little bit more. Just a little more for Taurus in December, please. Ooh. Okay, so there is definitely an emphasis on speaking your part, speaking up this month in December. Seeing what we may have been missing in regards to situations like, Aries got this too. I'm kind of seeing like aha moments in general, maybe in regards to ways in which you can be more useful to yourself or even to situations around you. There is something of that sort coming through for you. You are, overcoming obstacles within love, I would say. If there was any type of holding back, there is more stability coming in. I think that you're getting rid of limiting beliefs surrounding love, surrounding even platonic and relationships in general, maybe even business partnerships. You're kind of going out on a limb here, or doing something different. There's emphasis on, if we want a different outcome, we have to do something we've never done before. And that is what I'm seeing for December for you. There is actually a decent amount of money. There's some sort of doorway coming through as far as manifesting positive things. I would say manifesting money. I believe that's coming through in, we said woman holding a coin, man holding a coin. Yeah, so there is money coming in for you here this December. It's going to be very important that you speak your truth out into existence. I'm kind of getting the vibe of like, make sure that you speak, what you speak is, positive and, going to reinforce positivity within your life. There's an element of financial stability that is really coming to the forefront here. I do feel like this is more in the stages of planning it or behind the scenes. It's not quite fully in the king energy yet. It is in the queen energy. Okay. And so you're coming up as not fully like totally realized yet. You are working on it and you're getting very, very close. You're not totally at the finish line when it comes to this, but you are like right before it. So the very next step is the finish line, okay? So that's very positive. You could be gaining more emotional clarity in regards to situations that involve authority figures, father figures, or even overbearingness, or bossiness, or this kind of like domineering type of energy. There could be a domineering energy here that you are getting more emotional stability in regards to. Maybe something that used to throw you off before is, you're getting more of a handle on it, being able to kind of organize those thoughts within your mind and be like, okay, like this is why this is happening and I can act accordingly. You know what I mean? Like there is definitely a sense of laying down the foundation for more of a sturdy, stable, possible income, as well as just more of being in control of your own life and being in control of all the things around you. I think that the things that may have thrown you off base before are now being kind of rectified. There's a change of perspective, some sort of illumination moment coming in for you. And I am seeing lots of gatherings, lots of get-togethers. I mean, it is the Christmas holiday, this month. So I'm seeing that you're going to be attending a lot of those and networking with people and, feeling very positive in regards to that. Yeah, there could be an aha moment here within finances. There could be a situation in which you're like, oh, like, this one kind of run me, kind of cost me a little bit, but it's going to maybe trigger something or some new way of doing stuff. So I am seeing like maybe an inspiration surrounding that. So there's some sort of emphasis on how we manifest money or how we go about loving the people in our lives, something that is different than what we did before. There is an expansiveness. So I'm seeing your money expanding. I'm seeing your capacity to love expanding, and also the routines behind this. There's something about the routines. Aries did also get this. So you could, have Aries in your chart. You could be working with an Aries. You could be with an Aries. There's something about expansion and innovative ways of doing things and implementing change within our routine as well that lasts. You're letting go of limiting beliefs a lot. I kind of feel like a lot of people are doing this at this time, and it's going to bring you into your power. There's a lot of positivity. I think that there are situations maybe in which you were afraid to kind of move out of your comfort zone or speak your truth. Maybe there was some sort of imposter syndrome. With the Four of Cups, sometimes I can really get that. The imposter syndrome, I think, is going to be moving its way out, and you're going to be, in regards to growing something, building something, in regards to some sort of union, there is this energy of, not feeling capable. It's changing into, oh, okay, like actually I am capable. There may have been some ways in which I was, afraid to move forward, but I no longer have that. So thank you very much, Taurus. That has been your reading today. Please don't forget to like and comment. I love to see your reflections. Plus, it also helps the channel. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, please visit my website at snakepetalhealing.com or send me an email at snakepetalhealing.com. All right, happy holidays. I'm going to go ahead and move on to Gemini. Hi Gemini, how are you today? Let's get into your December 2025 reading. Let's see what's happening for you. All right, we've got 10 of Wands. So maybe this December, it may feel like there's a lot going on. It is the Christmas holiday. I mean, I totally get that. I want to pull again because, but the energy that I was feeling is vindication when it comes to, if you've been, drinking a bit too much or something, or just been like doing self-indulgent things where you're trying to work on, I am seeing that be something that you'll be working on and kind of rectifying as well. Okay, let's see. Gemini for December. Gemini, December 2025. So if you're having some troubles within something, you feel like you kind of have to carry everything on your own, there is going to be some conversation had about that. I really don't think that you see it coming. This could just be, I'm kind of feeling like the vibe of like, you're just kind of reaching a moment with someone, maybe where it's like you felt just kind of fed up and, conversation is said, or someone brings something up, which just so happens to allow you to talk about something that you've been keeping in for a while in regards to maybe feeling like you're doing everything on your own. Okay. This could be at work. This could be with a partnership, something of that sort. Let me just pull a few more cards. you may be a little bit still, like, I feel like there may be a lack of clarity somewhat, okay? There's going to be some movement forward, you know, in regards to bringing clarity this December, but it may not be exactly everything that you need. You are still kind of generally in a state where it seems like you're not seeing everything around you that is relevant to the situation, you know, and you may be kind of in that for a little while. Ooh, sun. Okay, so yeah, you're just being asked to have patience here, because whatever is hidden is going to come to light. If there's any subconscious forces at play within, you know, you or with a dynamic in your life, that is going to be evened out. There is some element of evening things out. I said that previously as well with the Justice card. There is some vindication or some form of balancing that's taking place. There's a real emphasis on dichotomy this month. I feel like you may be contradicting yourself in ways that people around you may be contradicting themselves, but I mean, hey, it does happen. Also, I don't even necessarily think that it's a bad thing. I know that I embody lots of energies at one time, and I don't necessarily feel the need to choose, you know, what it is. I am everything at once, you know what I mean? And that's totally fine. It's just something that is expansive. You may feel like a little overwhelmed by maybe community and social connections this month in December. I feel like you may have just a lot of stuff going on and you're just like burnt kind of out by that. You will need some time to kind of recover. You're also going to want to think about some dynamics in your life. If there are people that are, you feel like are draining you, this is definitely a month where you're going to be thinking a lot about that, thinking about how it is you can move forward. You know, there could be some elements of community and a partnership as well that you'll be talking about. I don't know if there's like stuff going on where you're like, I didn't like when you did that. I don't know if someone's like flirting or something like that and you like don't like it. I'm kind of just picking up on that, but there will be conversations had around love that were possibly unexpected in the ways in which you may work with those people if you are seeing someone at all. If not, this may just revolve around how it is that you approach love or how you approach your you know, your partnerships in general. You know, I am seeing this kind of taking control aspect. There's definitely some sort of stern energy that's coming out. I think you're just kind of learning how to really set boundaries this December. You know, it may take you a little bit longer than you think to kind of move out of some of these spaces, but you are definitely reaching a culmination point. There has already been a lot of progress within whatever this is here for you in regards to kind of taking control, and I think you recognize that. But you know, there still are a bit more things. However, there is a lot of positivity coming in. You know, you're looking very attractive. I think that there's this element of like you saying things that are making people maybe feel vulnerable as well. When it comes to a situation in which you feel as though you are hurt in some way by someone around you, you know, have some patience within that. Have some patience within the dynamics. If you're feeling kind of erratically, like you want to cut stuff off, maybe just have a little think about it firsthand. You know, say what you need to say, but think about it. Don't be too irrational. Yeah, there's definitely emphasis on partnerships here and like this, the way that we psychologically approach them. The subconscious is relevant here for you quite a bit. I think that you're going to be noticing some subconscious patterns in regards to love connections and in regards to partnerships and business relationships and how you actually do approach those. There is a lot of Libran Venusian influence as well as Neptunian influence this month. So, you know, try not to overindulge. That's one thing. You could definitely overindulge. I mean, it is Christmas holiday. You know, you may eat a bunch of stuff. You may eat a bunch of sweets. Like, there could be definitely the ability to overindulge. So let's keep that in mind. And, you know, having to interact with like family and people that you haven't seen in a while, let's keep that in mind too, right? Like, patience is definitely something that is going to be helpful for you at this time. All right, Gemini, just some quick readings today. Thank you so much for joining me. Please don't forget to like and comment. I would love to hear your reflections, and it very much so helps the channel. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, please visit my website at snakepetalhealing.com. All right, Cancer, let's go ahead and move on to your sign. Let's see what's happening for Cancers in December 2025. Let's see our Cancer's predictions for December 2025. We got 2 of Swords. So you may be indecisive about something, about taking action towards something. Maybe kind of in your head about something, Cancer. 9 of Wands, okay. 4 of Cups. All right, there's a little bit of an energy here. Okay, and all right, so there is conflict right now, okay? There is conflict right now. There is an energy right now in your aura of indecision, of difficulty, of sadness, maybe of, conflict. Maybe there's some messiness going on, okay? I am seeing that. And you may kind of be at a standstill within a certain dynamic. Just going to pull a little bit more for Cancer for December 2025, please. Maybe there's something that you're like, I don't know if I should take a break from this. Maybe that's a good idea. Okay, Pantser. Pantser. Okay. So this could be in regards to a love dynamic here. This could be in regards to someone and moving out of a negative situation with that person. I think that you do generally feel stuck here. You know, so this could be regards to love or money. Sometimes I feel like Venusian influences are directly correlated, and so this could relate differently for some of you because this is a collective reading. But there is an indecision here about someone or something. I do advise that you take a small break, take some time to rest and rejuvenate, to be able to refresh your memory, to be able to refresh your mind in order to move forward with a decision. With the 9 of Wands here and the Sun, it's looking like you are feeling like, oh my gosh, you know, you're still persevering. There is situations that are making you feel emotionally unstable. I am definitely seeing this for you, Cancer. There is some element of emotional instability. However, there is also a lot of happiness here present. I am thinking that there is an emphasis on you seeing the ways in which you maybe have not been valuing yourself or seeing the positive qualities about yourself. Allowing people into your life that... Break. I hate when that happens. Sorry, my light went out. But we'll just keep going. Allowing people into your life that, you know, do not feed your soul. Allowing people to overstep their boundaries, you know, cause more trouble in your life than they should. Pay more attention to things that are not as important. You know, there's something like that that's being kind of worked on. I think that you are taking action towards this situation, though. Maybe a situation that was kind of at a standstill. Maybe a situation that, you know, you needed to see a change perspective regarding this. There is some element of action. If this is in regards to finances as well, there's going to be more action taken. This is definitely not the time to daydream. Let's go ahead and you know, if there's something that needs to be changed and there's something that needs to be seen, that will be relevant for you this month. You will be seeing it. You know, you will know best whether you are kind of just putting that in the back of your mind and not actually taking adequate action towards it, or, you know, actually doing it. There's a new beginning here for you, and, you know, you will be celebrating, you will be having a more lighthearted energy as we move forward throughout the month, but maybe the beginning of the month feels a little bit stressful and, you know, difficult for you. Within a dynamic here, if there's a love connection, I feel like I am seeing a healing here coming forward, or some form of, you know, healing with this person. Okay, so if you were in an argument with someone, I think that there's going to be like a resolution kind of mixed in a way, or like a truce or something like that, or maybe even a truth coming forward in regards to it. Maybe regarding a, you know, situation that was disempowering, or regarding a situation that was difficult for you. Yeah, and even within finances, there could be some sort of like competitive aspect here. Let's try not to get too competitive in regards to, you know, romance or even finances. You know, we don't want to kind of trick ourselves into a position in which there is no winning. That's kind of the emphasis on what I'm seeing here. You know, if you're in a dynamic with someone in which it's like, you know, there's going to be no winning here, you know when to call it quits. You should know when to throw in the towel and do what's best for you. You don't want to be, you know, keeping yourself in a situation that has no winner, just to kind of get the best of someone, because you will also get the best of yourself. Yeah, I feel like this has to do with partnerships. You know, there could be an element of element of long-term partnerships, or hardening within partnerships, or putting in the hard work. I feel like maybe this is emphasis on putting in hard work that maybe did not pay off, or something like that. And coming to terms with that. Or, yeah, it's something about like knowing when to walk away, knowing when to quit something, knowing when to throw in the towel, knowing when to call a spade a spade. Okay? That is what I'm seeing for you. However, there is a lot of happiness, a lot of rest and rejuvenation, even during the holiday season. So you could be getting some sort of break, and, just getting to chill out a little bit. But just be sure not to kind of overdo it with those, thoughts, and put yourself into a space that is not positive for you. Gosh, I hate when this freaking light is off. I'm telling you right now. It looks way better like this, but it's going to shut off. All right. Well, thank you very much, Cancer. If you enjoyed that reading, please don't forget to like and comment. I love to hear your reflections, and it really helps the channel. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, please visit snakepetalhealing.com. As well, I'm going to have some offers available as well, so stay tuned in regards to magical practices. Okay, and let's move on to Leo. Hello, Leo. How are you? My light went off, F sakes. But that's okay. We're just going to keep trudging through, okay? We got some healing energy coming in for Leo. You may have a renewal of hope this December. Let's go ahead and see your predictions for December 2025. What are the predictions for Leo? We got 4 of Cups. I feel like that is a renewal of hope when it comes to maybe stinking thinking. All right, let's see. With Leo, what do we have for December 2025? Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Leo, December 2025. Leo, December 2025. Page of Wands. Leo, December 2025. Leo, December 2025. Just going to pull a little bit more here just so I can make a little bit more sense of these. Leo, 2025, please. All right, there may be an emphasis on anxiety when it comes to a certain individual in your life at this time. Maybe not seeing things. Like, I just think that you're really right now maybe thinking about the ways in which you were, like, I'm telling you, the stinking thinking about the ways in which you were, like, not fully seeing the clear picture, or focusing on things that didn't matter. Things that didn't matter. I think that there may be a bit of anxiety this month in regards to things that maybe do not need your full attention. People could be possibly jealous of you this December, or you could be feeling a little bit envious of other people in regards to things that they possibly have, or the way that they look, or something like that. A lot of these triggers of sorts are just there to kind of put you on a right direction. I was saying this in some of the videos that I was making earlier. As far as triggers go, a lot of these things, they're often letting us know that, okay, this is something that I need to work on. This is something that I need to fix. Your triggers are not your enemy. Your triggers are actually your friends. If you decide to use them as a roadmap, you can make a lot of, growth and, evolution for yourself, and in turn, just make your life so much easier. There may be this like strange animosity happening with an earth sign individual. This could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or this could just be in regards to a situation that has to deal with maybe, finances, or image, or persona, or something like that. There may be just like a little bit of hidden animosity here in regards to a certain thing. I don't know, if someone like owes you money, there's hidden animosity there. It's like they look so good and you're like, okay, where is it? Maybe they don't have it. Maybe they don't have it, Leo. Just because they look good does not mean that they have money. I would know. So keep that in mind. If you want to book a personal reading with me, that'd be helpful. But yeah, there's something about, triggers kind of guiding you to higher evolution here, okay? And I think that maybe even seeing someone with something that you have, there may be just like movement forward. However, you could be looking so good that you're making people hostile as well. I mean, and this is going to be their evolution. Like, you could really just be popping, this December, and seeing people going out and just have them like projecting onto you because you look tasty. I think there may be some good news in regards to new job opportunities coming in for you. You may have waited a long time for these. You may have been slow and steady kind of building something. And I am seeing that there is something coming in. If you were looking to, you know, some sort of fire sign possibly could want to offer you something. I am seeing like a kind of a sex-based connection here. This could be a Sagittarius, Leo, you're here as well. There may be some spicy times around the corner with a Sagittarius individual or like a younger fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that you may want to partake in. However, I'm seeing that you may just decide to stick by your lonesome because there may be some elements of feeling nervous or like this may cause some trouble here. But I do also feel like there is positive news regarding your finances, positive news regarding enterprises, business enterprises, or even like a birth. There could be a birth of a child announced here. It could be relevant to you, or, you know, a fire sign child. And you maybe just like, maybe this is some fire sign child's Christmas. I'm picking up on a fire sign child's Christmas as well. That's looking really good. You're going to give them a nice Christmas. And they're going to really like that. You're going to be talking about emotions and, you know, maybe even some aspects of things that you have kept hidden. I think that you're going to reveal some things surrounding some things that you know that have been affecting your emotions, or even like some psychic stuff that you could be coming to terms with. Okay, there are some subconscious things coming to the forefront in which we may regret or feel anxieties. These things could be coming to the forefront this December to be looked at. We really do have emphasis on triggers and pains and transformations of sort, like alchemical emotional transformations, okay? Those things are quite relevant. They could be totally unexpected. I don't think you're expecting these emotions to kind of hit you, but something does. There could be a trigger happening that may require you to kind of really just go into a contemplative state of rest, and it will be your best interest to kind of analyze these and be like, why did this affect me in this way, you know? Yeah, it's going to allow you to, you know, get more in touch with spirit, in touch with that union. And, you know, speaking your truth will be very good in regards to this. A lot of spiritual insight coming online here. The way in which you emotionally are feeling, there's something to do with your emotions coming in too. It's like this new version of self in which you're integrating your emotions. Maybe you were closed off to your emotions previously. It's like a new you that's like really kind of wearing your heart on your sleeves, but not in a compromising way. Okay, that is what I'm seeing for you. You could be very clouded by emotion as well the month of December, so do keep that in mind. You know, try not to explode or do anything too rash, okay? Because there is a possibility to be at a event and, you know, do something out of character. So do not, you know, try not to do that if you can. Thank you very much, Leo. That is what I have for you. Please don't forget to like and comment. I would love to hear your reflections. It also helps the channel. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can visit my website at snakepetalhealing.com. And I'm going to go ahead and move on to Virgo. Thank you so much. Hey Virgo, what's poppin'? Sweet child. Let's look at your December 2025 predictions, okay? So let us see. You eating lettuce this month? Any rabbits? I don't know. But my light went out, so don't mind that. It always ticks me off. But I'm in the middle of the reading now, so I filmed a lot of content today. My lights. Ooh, we got a ton of cups here. You might be moving forward with a love connection. Okay, Virgo, let's see. December 2025 for Virgo, please. December 2025 for Virgo. We got Page of Cups. Ooh, we got a nice, curious, flirty energy. Seeing, you know, positivity in life again and feeling like, you know, there's wonder back in your life. Virgo, December 2025. Virgo, December 2025. This could be, you know, baby steps in regards to, you could be creating things as well. There could be a lot of poetry and writing going on this month, as well as budding connections with the people around you. There's some sort of answering the call happening for you. Maybe when it comes to your emotions, you could be exploring emotions. Virgo. Yeah, you're building. There's some sort of element of building here. Oh, the Ten of Cups is out again. So there we have it. There we have it. Yep. This is nice. There's good news. There's positivity. There's newness happening this December. There's something about like starting something, something positive. You could be starting a new job, a new relationship. You could be taking on a new hobby. But this is something, if this is with a person, you could be really exploring a lot of things with someone. Something that feels incredibly fulfilling, and kind of checks all the boxes. This could be someone that's very important to you in your life. Because we have the Judgment card, this is meeting the call. This is a huge transformation. These are kind of like destined events. And with the Ten of Cups, you're feeling very emotionally fulfilled. I feel as though you're like, okay, I have the opportunity to kind of, make this what it is, or something like that. This could even be within finances. I think you will see, if you start to actually uncover some of these kinks within possibly emotions or emotional vulnerability that you have. Aw, cute. Door to romance here. There's a lot of action within romance and within a connection with another, I feel. So this holiday season could really open that up for you. Let's see. But yeah, I am seeing that if you do work on these emotional things that you may have been suppressing possibly, or just even dip your toe in a bit, you're going to see an increase in your finances coming through. I feel like you're finally saying what you want. There is this element of like really speaking out into the universe and being like, I want this, and allowing it to happen. There could be a job offer coming in for you, or some sort of course or something that you sign up for, something to do with growing something seriously, something that is not just kind of like a casual agreement. So this could be like signing a contract of some sort, or making some sort of commitment. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is super cute. So, Ten of Cups, carrying connections. I'm seeing a connection in your life that is really, really fulfilling for you. This energy has been all over it. There could be, maybe some hurts of the past, maybe some financial constraints kind of affecting your relationship, but you're being guided through this. It looks very positive for you. There's good news in regards to it. This may have been someone that you maybe had to take a break from, or you have been just kind of slow moving forward, but there's going to be a lot of forward movement here in regards to the connection. What is this? There may be anxieties. There may be anxieties in regards to coming together with someone. There could be some hidden things that you're not seeing really in regards to the connection, that like, why do I get this person's like fighting for their life or something like that? And you maybe didn't know that, or there may be some things that are coming forward where you're like, oh shit, I actually didn't know that. But I am seeing you move through it. There may be some shocking things where you're like, holy shit, like what? Does this person have like baggage? Or do you? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, there could be some things really affecting the connection, but there is like a budding positivity, and it looks incredibly fulfilling. It looks serious. When it comes to job prospects as well, it looks like there's going to be maybe a serious job offer made to you. And there's something about like really co-creating your reality with spirit now at this point, and answering the call. Trumpets. You could be seeing like a horn section as well. I don't know if you're going out to see something. Something about horns. Could be horny. Yeah, you could have like really great chemistry with this person. Could be getting down this holiday season, and yeah, there's new cycles coming in for you within money and within love. And it looks very, very positive. So there could be some unexpected situations coming up here within your home life at this time, or some ways in which maybe there's someone at your home that really is going to maybe feel like the spotlight needs to be on them or something like that, which could really throw you off. Or there could be like this element on children, family, home life that is unexpected to you. Maybe with this individual, you're like, you know, there's some form of creativity as well that's coming forward. Some sort of like, there's emphasis on a maternity or couple or something that's coming through, some sort of like creative dating, romance, children, things of that sort. It's unexpected, but you may really find a home with someone, and you could be feeling that way at this time. Okay, Virgo, thank you so much. That was a lovely reading for you. Yeah, you're getting closer to spirit as well. You're getting more stability. You're taking action. You're healing parts of yourself. This looks like a really positive December for you. Please don't forget to like and comment. I would love to hear your reflections. It helps the channel quite a bit with growing, so I do appreciate the likes and the comments. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, please visit my website at snakepetalhealing.com. All right, we're going to go ahead and move on to Libra. Hello, Libra. Let's check out your predictions for December 2025. Please don't mind the fact that the light's not on. I also hate it, but it shut off midway through, so what's a girl to do? You may be holding back. You may be holding on to money this December as well. You know how holiday season can be. I mean, hey, you don't want to overspend during this time. All right, Libra, let's see. December 2025. Let's see what's happening for Libra. We got the Death card. There could be transformation coming in here. What's going on for Libra? All right, Libra, I do kind of think that you're going to be busy. Busy, Libra. Oh, we did see the Five of Swords. There could be an element of kind of conflict. You may have conflict with a Scorpio individual, possibly. Here we've got Hierophant. We got Chariot. Okay, Libra, listen. There is some emphasis on some ending or something like that. Situation that you're moving out of, something that was hurtful to you. There is emotional balance coming in. However, I feel like there was some form of, let me just pull a little bit more. All right, so there's some sort of connection that's being transformed. Could be an ending within a connection as well, Libra, that's coming in. It sucks to hear during holiday season. Some of you may not even celebrate Christmas anyway, but you know what I mean? Could be something like that coming in. Maybe you just reached your limit and you're like, there could have been a situation in which you should have taken a break from someone. You did not. You should have taken a break in this situation. You should have really just kind of taken, you know, the time, but, you know, it wasn't had. And then, you know, this caused that. I mean, that's for some of you, but then there's also like an element of being really, really busy and like, you know, a lot going on as well. You're going to be pretty busy. I think you're going to be quite tied up. This might get in the way. Make sure that you try to plan accordingly for this December, because you could really be run off your ASS like quicker than you realize. Libra. Okay, Libra, there's some sort of commitment coming in here, some sort of serious commitment. But it seems like you're hesitant. I mean, is this ending here? You need to change your perspective in regards to a water sign or something like that. There could be hostilities or even situations that feel as though there's been some sneakiness at play. You're going to have to really listen to your inner voice here. Because it may just be like not seeing eye to eye. I mean, you are kind of... I think that you'll get over this. What are you walking away? You're walking more towards your own happiness. I think that you're going to be also kind of like making sure that you're like the one here that's not going to get the crappy end of the stick in regards to this. My hair ticking me off all of a sudden. Push this here. But yeah, I feel like and you may be offered a job as well or something like that, or a job within some form of institution. I haven't touched my hair this entire time, so you know this is you. I feel like you're just like kind of uncomfortable maybe in regards to something. It could be these hostilities, this indecision, this attachment. Are you like attached to someone, or you're attached to some form of commitment here? Let me see. I want to pull a little bit more on this. Okay, so I think that you are building something. If you're with a Capricorn individual, this commitment feels like a lot to you. I feel like this person wants to move forward with you and you're like, you know, thinking about doing it. However, there may be some pains of the heart or some unhealthy situations. This could also be just in regards to whoever, but there may be a situation in which you are kind of hurting with this individual and you're deciding, I am seeing you decide to commit. You want to manifest this, but there is still some hurtful things. I feel like there were some things that came to light that you were unaware of or something like that, and you're just trying to deal with it. However, I do see you investing in it and growing. And I don't know if you need to, like, you're going to, like, buy a place with this person. I don't know. There's some sort of, like, element of, like, manifesting something and even just starting back from the beginning, but, like, in a serious way. As well, if you are taking a course for a job, or something like that, or going to move forward within some sort of job, you will be offered a job and it will be good for you. Let's see with the Chariot. Feeling like you're getting pretty with moving forward though. You're like, all right, if I'm gonna move forward with whatever this is, you know, I'm gonna have to really be on my P's and Q's, and I'm gonna have to set some boundaries. And I am seeing you do that. There is some form of illumination. I think situations that were not clear are going to be made clear to you moving forward. You are moving forward here with your spiritual evolution. I think that this, like, boundaries is very, very important. And also just, like, knowing all the information, Libra. So there's something in regards to that. Maybe you were unaware of all the information previously and, you know, now you are fully and you're like, you know, I'm going to move forward, but these are the rules. These are the rules. Hope that makes sense. I'm a little bit confused by your guys' reading. This could have had something to do with situations with community and people that you were unaware of. Okay. I'm a little bit confused by this. So we do have you taking action here within... Yeah, there's some form of, like, you're moving forward with your community, but I feel like you're setting a lot of boundaries for people. I mean, this could just be, like, within dynamics in general. You're being like, listen, if I'm going to be there, I need to do this. If this is within a work dynamic, you're like, if I'm going to be there, I need to do this, this, and that. You know, there's balance. There's emphasis on moving forward with partnerships and, you know, being, you know, creating partnerships with people that are relevant and very important. But there is an emphasis on boundaries. I do think that this month is going to be really, really heavy for boundaries for you for whatever reason. But I mean, you're moving forward like a bat out of hell. You're good. I mean, you have the wisdom. I think even though you chose to move forward with whatever this was that may have been like a little bit iffy, I think that, you know, you're making the right decision with that. That is good. Thank you very much, Libra. Please go ahead and like and comment if you will. And I love seeing your comments. It helps the channel grow, as well as if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, please visit snakepetalhealing.com. Thank you very much, and I will catch you next time. All right, let's see. Scorpio. Hey, Scorpio. What's up? Let's see what's going on for December. Ooh, we have Queen of Wands. There could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in your life that you find very attractive, or you could just be coming up as that if you have fire in your chart. Looking quite attractive this December. Scorpio December. Scorpio December. Scorpio December. All right. We have Five of Wands. We have Two of Swords. Okay, so there's some sort of conflict, and then, you know, decision. Should I move forward with this? You're kind of looking at stuff. You're kind of going over things. There's not too much action when it comes to this. Let's see, Scorpio. Yeah, you're kind of in like a contemplative state, really thinking. I think that there may be some sort of conflict going on, maybe within the relationships in your life. This could be the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person that you're dealing with. You could maybe just be having some conflicts, not seeing eye to eye with someone, or just kind of, there's an element of like a glass half full mentality here in regards to this. Possibly even an element of manipulation. Okay, let's see here. Five. I hate seeing this stuff for the holiday season, but listen, stuff happens during the holiday season all the time. Just because it's freaking Christmas doesn't really mean Alright, let's see. For Scorpio December. Alright, whatever conflict that you're going to be having, you're going to be coming out victorious on that. I think that there is some sort of like silver lining, or just like you're right in this scenario is kind of what I'm seeing. And it's like, that's just, it is what it is, right? So if someone's trying to come at you sideways or cause conflict in your life, it's, It's not even going to happen. It's unnecessary, so they need to check themselves. This could be with a Leo individual, right? We did talk about fire sign stuff. I feel as though you may be kind of at a standstill with someone. I feel like you're holding back. You're not moving forward with it. I just feel like you're not budging. That's what I'm saying. You're not budging. You know, you're drawing strength within yourself here. I feel like you need to subdue something that has gotten out of control. And something that may also be deceitful. I think you're going over things. Like, for some of you, this could even be at work. You're going over, like, someone could be, like, stealing or something like that. Or, geez Louise, who even steals in the holiday season? But, oh my god. But anyway, you know, hey, actually, some people do steal. And hopefully it's not because they have to get their kids presents or something. Keep that in mind, too, right? Some people do that stuff. When it's that situation, if someone's stealing food, I'm like, you know, I'm never going to ever say anything about that. That's none of my business, honestly. But, you know, if it's your own business, then that would be different. But I just feel like you're going over things. I feel like you're, like, pointing stuff out. Like, someone may have been deceitful and you're thinking about, like, how stuff is not adding up or something like that, Scorpio. In regards to something. You know, 2 + 2. But I think that you are closing out a cycle here. This could be with a person that you share a family with, okay? Someone could have been doing something or did not close out a cycle when they said they did. There's some element of, like, winning at all costs, making themselves look good, saving face or something like that. But I think that you're seeing it and you're like, really? Really? Yeah, I feel like it's manipulation of some sort. Someone was, like, showing you something that wasn't totally true and being like, yes, this is what's happening. But it's like, it wasn't what was happening. But you're going to see it. You're going to see it because, like, it's a little bit too late for that. Whatever it is. Looks like balance is going to be situation. Yeah, I mean, once again, here we have, this card came out with the broken heart. The caring connections, the attachment. I'm just going to pull a little bit more here for Scorp. Oh, there's this fire sign person again. Someone that you've been building with. This person just let you down. I think emotionally this person just let you down. Some sort of commitment. There will be healing and there will be reciprocation, though, within it. I think that you're going to come to a good situation with whoever this is. You're going to come to a good kind of standpoint, a good balance with this person. You're going to be able to talk it out. And you're going to be able to make some leeway with this connection. This definitely hijacked the reading, so this is only going to resonate for some of you, okay? Let's see. Something about other people's money. Something about taxes. Something about depth and emotional maturity, long term. Something that's been kind of going on for a while. Something that needed to be addressed for a while now that has not. That is going to be coming in for you this December. And there's going to be, you're really going to be getting to the bottom of whatever this is in a big way. Nothing's going to be able to be hidden from you. It's all coming to the forefront, you know, it's all being seen for what it is. And I think that that's very positive and necessary. All right, Scorpio, so thank you so much. We're just doing short readings today. That's going to be your December predictions. Please don't forget to like and comment. I would love to hear your thoughts, and it helps grow the channel. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, please visit my website, snakepetalhealing.com. All right, Scorpio. Then we have Capricorn. Wait, no, we don't. We have Sagittarius. My goodness. Sorry about that. Hey, Sagittarius. What's happening? Let's see what's happening for December. Oh my gosh. Happy birthday, by the way. Could be your birthday now. You know, Sagittarius season is here. Ooh, I feel like you're in manifestation mode at this time. All right, what is coming in for Sagittarius December 2025, please? Ooh, we have a new beginning. Are you starting fresh somewhere, Sag? You're starting fresh. You're feeling, you know, lighthearted about something. Sagittarius December 2025. Ooh, we got a lot of cards coming out. Ooh, this is great. This is looking really positive. There's your energy. You're coming in hot. Some of you could be single right now. You could be just starting to move into your singlehood at this time. You are feeling satisfied alone. You know, yeah, I feel like you have a lot of options if that's the case with moving forward. or if you just recently went through a breakup, there's some sort of new beginning coming in for you here, or some sort of change of perspective. If you're dealing with a Virgo, or you have Virgo in your chart, there could be a communication coming forward. Let me just pull a little bit more here in regards to this. Just want to get the full picture. Sag, December. You can be out socializing a lot. You may have a new community of people coming in for you. Maybe be making a lot of new friends, perhaps. Maybe just like hanging out and frequenting places that you like normally don't. Or like seeing old friends. There's going to be a change of perspective in regards to letting go of some pains of the heart. I think that there's been some sort of breakthrough here when it comes to pains of the heart. Maybe seeing things from a different perspective. Positive journey moving forward. Gaining clarity and happiness in regards to something. If you were kind of at a stuck standstill point, you are moving forward now. And it looks like, you know, you have a lot of clarity actually in regards to maybe these pains from before, this broken heart from before. I'm seeing you focus on, ooh, we got door to romance. All right, so there could be someone that you're still attached to. However, I do see you kind of working through that. You may even be able to heal the connection with this person with balance, you know. Or if not, to heal this, you're going to require a lot of self-discipline and balance. You know, take the time that you need to kind of analyze the situation. Be logical about things. Most importantly, be logical about things. I do feel like you may communicate to someone, you know, I just want to focus on me. I just want to focus on me. You know, you may want to build something. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person. I just feel like you may have a lot of people on the go right now, to be honest with you. If that is something that you're doing. You kind of have a positive outlook on this being single, perhaps, if that's something that's going on. If that is not generally what's up, I'm just seeing like this new outlook on kind of the way in which you may have handled things in the past. You know, a general healing when it comes to the heart space. Focus on self, big focus on self. You know, growth and expansion. There's going to be some leeway made in regards to your passions, creativity. You could be creating a lot more. You could be just like feeling more passionate again. You could be feeling more emotionally kind of vulnerable again, as well as growing something. Do be careful for fertility, because that could be something that's coming up for you. Sagittarius, you know, there's the possibility of getting someone pregnant if that's the case. So let's be careful of that. Do what we got to do. But yeah, I do feel like this is going to be a pretty good month for you. I mean, it is your birthday month after all. You know, it seems like there's balance and growth being brought in here. So I think that's positive. A lot of people love you. A lot of people are going to be showing their love for you. However, there may be a situation that you do feel kind of tied to, that you're going to be thinking about someone a lot. But, you know, I feel like they're thinking about you too. And there may be the possibility for healing if that is something that you want. Yeah, unexpected situations within relationships. I feel like within the community, there's some sort of unexpected stuff coming in, like something to do with relationships or dynamics, business partnerships of sorts. There could be an expansion coming in that was just unexpected. Maybe you're going to be thrown into kind of a new environment that you have never frequented before. Like I said, that's kind of coming in. And you're going to be making a lot of new friends. But you're going to be feeling very communicative and very bubbly this month, Sagittarius, which I think is really good. Overall, it looks like really positive, and I think this is going to be actually a pretty, what's the word? Important month for you. And happy birthday once again. Please don't forget to like and comment. I love seeing your reflections, and it really helps my channel. If you'd like to book a personal reading, please visit my website at snakepetalhealing.com. We're going to go ahead and move on to Capricorn. Hey Capricorn, let's see what's happening for you December 2025, please. Let's pull for Capricorn for December 2025. All right, some of your ships have already come in here. And some of your birthdays too. So happy early birthday for Capricorns, because we have December. There's something like you've been waiting for it to come in, and it is here. Oh, what's that? 7 of Cups. Oh, Okay. You may not be confused any longer. It flipped up right or upside down. Capricorn, December. Are you traveling? You're gonna be doing some traveling perhaps this month. I don't know if you might be going to see family or something like that. I feel like you're healing things too. There's like a renewal of hope for you. You know, you're moving out of spaces into spaces that feel more enlightening, feel more inspiring for you, feel more healing. Ooh, 10 of Cups. There we go. Virgo got 10 of Cups too. I'm seeing Aquarius energy here. Capricorn, you could be dealing with an Aquarius. You could have that within your chart. But there's just something about you. Let me see. I was trying to do this again. Okay. It's the only one that I really want to do doubles of with. Oh yeah, your dreams are coming in here. There's something really positive coming in that you have been waiting on. You know, it's health, wealth, vitality. I think this is actually going to surprise you. There is a change of perspective here, maybe in regards to finances. I'm seeing you move away from stagnancy within those and maybe just embody this type of energy. You could be dealing with a Pisces individual as well, in which case you're going to be moving out of a period of indecision, out of a period of stagnancy. You know, there's going to be this type of change made with this connection. But I'm seeing this December be really, really nice for you. There is an element of renewal of hope, commitment, and really putting in the work here. I think that you've been working at something for a while that you're actually healing, and there's something in which you're being like, oh, it's a breath of fresh air. You know, my life feels good again or something. I don't know. You could be like getting involved with someone or be involved with someone that you're finally starting to really see eye to eye with this person. You're really starting to kind of figure out where they're coming from or something like that. There's a lot of sexual passion. We do have counterpart energy with the King and Queen of Pentacles. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Aquarius, a Libra. Taurus is coming in twice. We have Pisces. We have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So it's kind of open here. A lot going on. I do see that you're going to be feeling very balanced also within your finances, which is always good to see during the holiday season. Yeah, you may be traveling. Yeah, when it comes to networking and building here, I think you're going to be really, really, you might be working a lot though still even during the holiday season in some way, or during like the month of December. I am seeing you work quite a bit, but it's going to be very, very beneficial for you. I think these relationships are incredibly harmonious. I almost said harmonious, so whatever that means. But you know, there's new work coming in for you here. There may be some like opportunity for you in work that comes in. I love seeing this like during birthday seasons, or if you have certain energies within your chart, they're kind of, you get activated during these points. And I know that Capricorn's birthday can be in December. There's something coming to you, like I said before, that is some sort of wish fulfillment, something I think within work that is what you've been searching for. If you've been looking for that upgrade, that, you know, bonus or that new job that is coming in, I feel like it'll be offered to you. Also, I believe that there could be a pregnancy announcement, so do be aware of that, or very well could be you, who knows, although I'm not seeing Empress or anything like that. But sometimes the Ace of Wands has to do with birth of a child, okay? And then with the Judgment here, sometimes I can think that too, right? From one state to the next. Yeah, there could be some element of conflict here in regards to this too. You know, when you get this thing that you've been waiting on, don't block it. It's just unexpected. Maybe you weren't expecting it. Maybe you have more options now or something. I don't know. There's something being awarded to you where you're like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I want to do this. Like, there's a lot of, maybe you're getting a position where a lot of people want it and it may cause some problems, or you're getting with someone that a lot of people want, and you know, there could be some conflict sparked here, and it could be just like, you know, it could be just like you're being like, okay, I think that this may cause some turbulence for me. There's a healing taking place, yeah. But you, like I said, I mean, You could just be like unsure how to move forward. I don't know if you have like a lot of options too, where you're like, I don't know if this is exactly what I want, but I think you have the opportunity to have like a long-term thing. This could be within love as well as within finances. So keep that in mind. You may be holding back as well. I don't know. Could be a Leo involved. There's something to do with like expansion of dating, creativity, children. Okay, so we did have emphasis on children again, but there is an expansive energy to that. We have double fifth house energy here. So, you know, you're going to be having a lot of fun. I think you're going to be looking good. You could be socializing, even dating. You know, you have the opportunity for I think someone coming in here to offer a commitment as well. Someone that could be a counterpart, but you may be like, I don't know if I want to do this. But, you know, ask yourself, why not? What if Capricorn does do it, though? What's the vibe? It'll be good. Oh, okay. I mean, it will be good. It's going to be good for you, maybe for your finances. Is this someone within work? I am seeing, though, that, like, there may be just, like, a little bit more going on beneath the surface than we really know. Yeah, you might not actually know. So if you do end up, if you feel like, I don't know if I want to take this offer, you know, maybe you could just strictly keep it. Not anything too crazy, because I'm seeing that this energy is more so like in and out, and there may be some regrets in regards to that. Okay, so thank you very much, Capricorn. That's your December reading. Happy birthday again. Don't forget to like and comment. I love to hear your reflections. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, don't forget to visit my website at snakepetalhealing.com. And you may also be seeing 111 lately, or 1111, okay? That's just further confirmation. All right, so Capricorn, hello Aquarius, how are you? Nice to hear from you. Your birthday is coming up. We've got this December reading here for holiday. Are you setting boundaries here? Are you kind of keeping your cards close to your chest? I'm kind of feeling that this holiday season for you. Let's see what's happening for Aquarius December 2025, please. What's happening for Aquas? All right, so we may have a situation here where you may feel a bit let down by someone. There could be some pains of the heart which you're working through. You know, hold on here. Aquarius. My light went out, by the way. So, sorry about that. I hate when it freaking goes out, but went out midway through. So I was either just going to stop the reading and charge it or just keep going. So that's what I did. All right, Aquarius, December 2025. Ooh, sorry, jeez. What's going on? Okay, let's see. Let's pull for Aquarius, December 2025. This energy, there may be a contract that you were hoping to secure that may not go through. There could be some elements of pain in the heart space, that something serious, you know, is affecting you or was affecting you, that you're thinking about in December, okay? You are going to be socializing quite a bit. I'm seeing you going to a lot of events here. This could be really good for you. You could be kind of in your head. I don't know if you're used to, there's some sort of energy surrounding holiday season. You could be kind of just like used to doing holidays with someone as well. Or, you know, something fell through that you're thinking about. There's some sort of element of thinking about something this holiday season in the back of your mind that does affect you. However, I do think that it's going to be most prominently felt during the first week of December, and then it's going to continue to change. Let's see here. There is positivity within the connections in your life. Lots of meetings and mixers and, you know, networking with people. If this is some sort of thing that went through here when it comes to like an opportunity for a contract, I am seeing you actually get another chance at this, or there could be a better contract coming through in December as well. Just have patience here, because there is something behind the scenes here that's going on for you. It just may be a little bit slow coming in, but you are being offered. There is money coming in for you here. You just have to have patience. Someone was thinking about something, you know, someone could have even like, there could have been a situation where someone had chose a different person instead of you, and then they come back and they're like, actually. So, you know, but I feel like it's more positive than not. Like, generally when those type of situations, I'm like, What do you mean you chose someone over me? But if this is some sort of work thing, could have just been some sort of misunderstanding of sorts. Let me see here. We have a Hierophant and Goddess of the Moon. I am seeing you get very spiritually tapped in. You're going to have a lot of time. I feel like this December, you're like exploring new spiritual concepts of some sort, or maybe taking like steps to subconsciously reprogram yourself in certain ways. Like there is a lot of that this December. You could be like partaking in spiritual things. I know it is holiday season, so I don't know if you're going to church or something, but there's some sort of like aha moment that's coming through for you during this December season. You know, there's something to do with cause and effect. There's something to do with the microcosm and the macrocosm, right? As above, so below. There's something to do with the subconscious. It's like the external will reflect the internal, something like that, something unexpected. You know, there could be action. I don't know if you have to be around someone that you maybe don't want to be around as well. That could be a situation in which there may be some hostilities. I don't know if it's a family member or it's like someone that you just like kind of have a falling out with that you may be forced to be around. There could be like slight hostility surrounding that situation. So just be sure to keep your cool within that. You know, yeah, this subconscious stuff, this, you know, commitment to self, to even someone, if there's a Leo individual that you were like thinking of committing to, you be careful, because I don't think this person is like totally with it. I actually think that there's some hidden things that you don't see with this deceit. Okay, and you may be not listening to your intuition. I also feel like this person may be having like serious financial issues and just not telling you. Now, I don't necessarily think that that matters, but maybe it's just the fact that like there were things hidden, you know what I mean? There's gonna be a lot of talk about like shadow work and like changing mindsets. And you know what this is giving? It's like being around family members that like have really weird outdated ideas on things, and like conversations at the dinner table being like, well, you know, this, you shouldn't think of it this way because da da da. Yeah, there's going to be some sort of spotlight on your relationships and business partnerships, and maybe even like a general detachment when it comes to how you approach these. Like I said, there is a really big emphasis on psychological changes, or some sort of like, you know, work being done for the subconscious to change limiting beliefs. Okay, interestingly enough, I have some info coming out this month in regards to that, where I'll be selling some just like really cheap stuff, really like $5.99, $3.99, 99 cents, just for some stuff that I learned in regards to that. So that could be something of interest to you. Yeah, self-limiting beliefs here, that I think you're getting rid of. And, you know, just there's aha moments, and there's also like a big spiritual connection with that coming into something about learning higher concepts is what I'm seeing for you. Thank you very much, Aquarius. Please don't forget to like and comment. I love seeing your reflections. It really does help the channel. And if you would like to book a personal read with me, you can visit my website at snakepetalhealing.com. Once again, so sorry about the light. And I will go ahead and move on to Pisces. Hello, Pisces. Thank you for joining me for your December 2025 reading. Let's see what's happening for you. Let's see what's popping for you, okay? We got communication. Okay, we got communication. Oh, there's your card right there. Pisces, December. With the Hanged Man. All right, so there could be some conversations that have been kind of stalled, some things that you have been avoiding saying possibly that are coming up in regards to work. I feel like you're going to be working really hard. These conversations may be unexpectedly coming up and not something that you were, but I feel like these are good. Yeah, these are good conversations. These are conversations that needed to be had. These are things that were withheld for a little bit or just kind of kept from saying. They are coming through in December. It's something to do with a change of perspective and communicating this, maybe with a partnership within love, or even within business, or within, you know, just like people that you interact with. People that you know, have an equal give and take with. There's reciprocation, there's understanding. I'm really feeling like kind of like a truce, or like, you know, something like that. Yeah, there may be a bit of anxiety as far as the communication part is going around this, or the need to communicate it. But there's a change of perspective here when it comes to your self-worth as well that I think is going to help this dynamic. You may overwork yourself. Let's be aware of that this December. Let's try not to do that, okay? Let's really try not to overwork ourselves or do too much, you know, like don't be doing too much. This can be energetically and also actually within work, or you know what I mean? If there's a situation in which you do need to speak your piece and it comes up, don't say too much. Don't be over, you know, the top with it. But there is something... something to do with, yeah, the angel of love here. There's a time to take action. You know, there's a time to discuss things. I think this is happening this December. There's going to be a change of perspective or some sort of movement forward when it comes to your self-worth. However, this is going to be something that's going to require hard work when it comes to kind of digging into this connection. There could be there's some sort of like moving forward with a connection, with like sharing of emotions, something that makes you very happy with this 10 of Cups here. I do think that you may have been a little bit of like a idle passenger within the connection, not actually voicing your opinion in regards to relationships in your life, and that is changing. And there's going to be some sort of like seeing eye to eye. You know, there could be hostilities though as well. In regards to the dynamic that is coming up too, but I am seeing that it's going to be positive in the long run. There's definitely an emphasis on relationships with others and how those are coming up. Yeah, there's not going to be any more holding back. I think that everything's going to be out on the table and it's going to allow you to move forward. And this could also be within work. If this is a work dynamic, just know that there's a lot of possibilities for ways in which you can make money. If you have felt like you have not been given what you're owed, or you've been kind of dicked around or taken from in some way at your workplace, that's going to be talked about, and I am seeing you be compensated for that. So coming out of a space where, you know, you could be even getting some sort of raise this December, or some sort of bonus or something like that. Yeah, it's because you appreciate, there's some sort of heart space pain being let go of, because you are learning to appreciate yourself, what you bring to the table, the things around you, like those types of energies. There's routine, there's transformations around routine. You know, yeah, it's like everyday things, possibly the way in which we show up in everyday things, how much we're willing to talk about. There's a deep transformation surrounding routine, day-to-day activities, and how we show up to those that are going to be affecting whatever this is. Okay, all right. Well, thank you very much, Pisces. That's going to be your December reading. Thank you very much for joining me. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I love seeing your guys' comments, and it really helps the channel. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, please visit my website at snakepetalhealing.com. I'm going to be sharing with you guys some things here in the upcoming future. Basically just selling some things for really cheap when it comes to like some magical practices. It'd be like $3.99, $5.99, 99 cents. Maybe like some stuff that involves, you know, transmutation of energy. And I would love for you to check those out when the time comes. So I will be letting you know. Sorry about my light going out. It just happened midway through and I was like, let's just finish the reading. So happy holidays to you. Have a great December, and I'll catch you of course throughout the month because I'm going to keep posting. Thanks for joining me. Bye.